Can I have Mr. Michael Little please come up?
Oh, get out of
here. Just ask, O Master.
What are you doing?
That's how they did it with college, right?
Jeff Timberlake, will you join me up here, please? From Chief Warrant Officer John C. Crawford, U.S. Coast Guard retired. Dear Mr. President, pursuant to Article 2, Section 2E of our Constitution and bylaws, we take collective pleasure in nominating Executive Director Michael Little as an honorary member of the U.S. Coast Guard Chief Warrant Officer Association. Since assuming this role 2 years ago, Mike has brought renewed energy and life to the association. Under his leadership, membership has increased to an all-time high, our financial situation has been stabilized, and he has launched a comprehensive Chief Warrant Officer website. The latter is invaluable to the organization and communication tool for our association. As a result of Mike's dedication and extraordinary efforts, our association is stronger today than it has ever been, inside and outside the Coast Guard community. We feel Mike's accomplishments contributed directly to the betterment of the association, its membership, and the Coast Guard Warrant Officer Corps by his actions. And we encourage overwhelming support of this nomination. Signed, Chief Warrant Officer John Crawford, Chief Warrant Officer 4 Mike Fassett, Chief Warrant Officer 4 Bob Rhodes. Since assuming this role 2 years ago, Mike has brought renewed energy and life to the association. Since 2014, Mike has researched and reviewed 4,000 pieces of legislation that have been introduced into the United States Congress. Of those, 740 were sent to either House or Senate Armed Services Committee, as well as the House Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. Of those that went to the committee, 119 have been signed into law by 3 different presidents. Mike is one of the few people that have been given a signature pen from the Speaker of the House, Majority Leader of the Senate, and 2 sitting presidents of the United States. There are 3 pieces of legislation that Mike is most proud of: the Jacob Sexton Military Suicide Prevention Act of 2014, the Blue Water Navy Vietnam Veterans Act of 2019, and the Pay Our Coast Guard Act. While this legislation was not passed into law, within hours of realizing the government was going to be shut down in 2018, Mike personally called John Thune and asked him to reintroduce his Pay Our Coast Guard Act, and instantly became a sounding board for our shipmates. While Mike realized this legislation was never going to pass into law, he claimed victory in the fact that he was able to activate almost every member of the United States Coast Guard and take their focus off the shutdown and redirect into positively knowing that people had their backs. He hosted over 75 live interviews, on Facebook, and physically went to every member of the House and Senate. While members were not allowed to storm Capitol Hill in his uniform, he activated over 50 members of the CPOA, CGEA, and CWOA, and peacefully handed out literature and advocated for the House to take up the legislation. Mr. Michael Little's dedication and devotion is not just the CWA, but the whole Coast Guard, has been exemplary and clearly shows this recognition as an honorary Chief Warrant Officer in the United States Coast Guard, CWA, is well earned and acknowledged. Signed, CWO4 Christian M. Westerdahl, National President.